Nick accidentally dropped and shattered a duck egg, and the metallic sound it made left him puzzled. When he picked it up and examined it closely, he discovered that it looked exactly like a golden egg. He quickly took it to a lab for analysis, and the results left him stunned. It was a 24-karat pure gold egg. Excitedly, he shared the news with his wife, but instead of being happy, she was so upset that she wanted to die. Nick thought she didn't believe him, but it turned out that his wife had just sold the duck to a farmer. This news hit him like a thunderbolt. To prevent their golden egg-laying duck from becoming roast duck, the whole family immediately rushed to the farm. After some negotiations, they finally bought the duck back at 10 times the original price. The old farmer told Nick to catch it himself. The family tried to stay calm as they entered the backyard, only to be shocked by the sight before them. There were over 10,000 identical white ducks. The dumbfounded family was at a complete loss, like searching for a needle in a haystack. Jack got down on the ground and shouted the duck's name, but the noisy environment made it impossible to distinguish their duck. Suddenly, Nick had an idea. He remembered that the duck would lay an egg when it heard a dog bark. So, he immediately dropped to the ground and started barking like crazy, but unfortunately, it had no effect. Disappointed, Jack opened the gate and walked out, and the flock of ducks rushed towards the small river. Nick frantically tried to round them up, but he accidentally slipped into the river, becoming a literal lame duck. However, as they were herding the ducks back, one duck waddled up behind Jack. It turned out that Jack had been taking care of it for the past few days, and they had become good friends. The excited family gathered around, and Nick, eager to confirm the duck's identity, started barking like a dog. Sure enough, the duck laid another egg. Nick excitedly cracked it open and, as expected, found a golden egg inside, weighing at least half a pound. Back home, they carefully calculated that if the duck could lay 1 egg per hour, it would produce 24 eggs per day. In less than half a year, they would become multi-millionaires. But their top priority was to keep the secret safe. Nick quickly hid the golden eggs in every corner of the house. At night, he even tucked the duck in with a down comforter, leaving his wife utterly baffled. Unexpectedly, the next day, his wife received a debt collection notice. If they didn't repay the loan, the police would come to arrest them. Left with no choice, Lisa took the golden eggs to pay off the debt. However, the bank only accepted cash, not gold. So, Lisa had to go to a gold shop to exchange the gold for bills. When Nick found out, he was furious because if the secret of the golden eggs was discovered, they would all face prison time. But their friend reassured them, saying that no one would believe a duck could lay golden eggs anyway. Seeing the logic in this, they began cashing in the gold. To avoid arousing suspicion, they disguised themselves in different outfits to visit various gold shops. However, as more and more golden eggs hit the market, it quickly attracted the attention of the local government. They assigned special agents to secretly observe Nick's family. When they peeked through the window, they were astonished to see the family barking like dogs at a duck. In that instant, everything clicked into place for the agents.